Greetings, everybody. We're back here, Strat-O-Matic Network, for the continuation of the doubleheader between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. This is the third of a four-game series. New York took the first, Philadelphia the second game, and this is game one of the doubleheader. Art Mahaffey starting and still pitching for the Phillies, and Al Jackson on the mound for the Mets. Mahaffey is 1-2 on the season, Jackson 0-1. Since this is a continuation, I'm not going to go through the starting lineups. We are in the middle of the seventh, and it's a 1-1 ball game. And this game is in the Polo Grounds. And we're just about ready to start and resume this ball game. And the Phillies take the field. Art Mahaffey on the mound. Whoop. Leading it off for New York is Sammy Taylor. Okay, here's Mahaffey. Pitch to Taylor, 5-11. Left-handed. It's a ballpark blast. He's got the power, and it's gone. Sammy Taylor has just hit a home run to put the Mets ahead 2-1. It was a 5-11 ballpark blast against right-handers. He has the power, and it was 1-19 home run. It's gone. Sammy Taylor with the home run. One. Let me just check something, folks. I have to transfer his statistics. for 13. That's Taylor's first home run of the season, and his first in his first game with the New York Mets. And it is a 2-1 game. Taylor had 3 home runs real world. Now here's Al Jackson. .611. Flies it to right X. Good morning, Rhodes Scholar. A fly to right X, that's going to be Davis 421. E21. E21 4. That's going to be a 2-base error by Davis. And here's Jim Hickman now. Okay, Hickman at the plate. 4-7 right-handed struck him out. One down for Ilio Chacon. 110 right-handed grounds it to second. Jackson goes to third on the play, 2 outs. And Gus Bell, the batter, .26 right-handed. There's a clutch reversal. It's going to be a fly ball to center. And Gonzalez makes the catch. I convert those, Rhodes Scholar. Instead of making them the proverbial line out to short or line out to second for a left-handed hitter. With 2 outs, I have the liberty to make it anything I want. 1 run, though, on the home run by Sammy Taylor, the new acquisition. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy, I woke up at 12:30 a.m. and I played a few innings of this game and then went back to bed. So I'm more rested now. And I'm picking this up, and then we'll go to game 2 in this broadcast. That's the plan. 2-1 Mets. Little Al Jackson. It was 8-0 real world Mets. Jackson went all the way for the shutout. He's almost doing a shutout today. Don Demeter leads it off for Philly. Demeter 0 for 3. 410 right-handed. Ballpark slash, and that's going to be a line out to third base. 1 away. Now here's Roy Sievers. 610 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Chacon 434. (18-4) throws him out. 2 away. And here comes Jacques Davis. Jackson. The pitch 6-6 right-handed, grounded to short. And that's fielded by Chacon. He throws it to Hodges at first. And the side is out. So Jackson really getting tough here in the late innings. Has retired 10 in order. Really happy for little Al Jackson. Here's Frank Thomas leading it off. Bottom of the 8th. He'll probably be replaced out in left field after this inning. 6-6, right-handed, lines it to short, 1 out, as he's a 5 out there. That could spoil everything. Charlie Neal, the batter. 3-9, right-handed, 1-1 to 14. And it's a base hit by Neal. Here's Gil Hodges now. (2-9). Struck him out. That is the 6th strikeout for Mahaffey. And Felix Mantilla, runner on first. 2 outs, 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that was his first endurance inning. 7 strikeouts for Mahaffey. We're heading to the 9th. Let's see who's coming in to play left field for Ron Taylor. It's going to be Joe Christopher. Joe Christopher coming in for Frank Thomas. Out in left field. Okay, this is it, folks. Little Al Jackson has allowed 1 run, 3 hits, walked 2, struck out 6, 7, and he will face Tony Gonzalez to lead it off, a 2-1 ball game. Okay, here's Al Jackson. The windup, the pitch to Gonzalez. 4-6 left-handed, triple 1-2. It's a base hit. So Gonzalez is on with a leadoff hit. 1-17, 1-19, 1-17. Being held. He's going for the lead. He does not get it. Here's Sammy White now. The pitch from Jackson. 2-8. Grounds it back to Jackson. Jackson fields it. He throws to Neal at second for 1, and then over to Hodges at first for the double play. So it's 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Ruben Amaro. Jackson 1 out away. 1-6 left-handed, grounds it to first. Hodges takes it to the bag, and the ball game is over. Quite a nice win for the New York Mets. The final is 2-1. A nice 1-run ball game win for Jackson, his first win of the season. He pitched excellent baseball, 9 innings, 4 hits. Walked 2, hit 1. Struck out 5 and allowed 1 run, and it was an unearned run. It was a very good game, Rhodes Scholar. The loss goes to Matt Mahaffey, who also pitched good baseball. He's 1-3 now. He pitched 8. Five hits. Walked 4. Struck out 7. And he allowed 2 runs. The home run by Sammy Taylor won it. A recent acquisition for the Mets. The final line, Mets 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. Philadelphia 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. So that's the ball game. I'm going to set up game 2 right now, and I expect game 2 to begin about 6:30 a.m., maybe 6:35. Please stand by. Whoops. morning, Stack. Oh, we're ready for game 2. We're in the Polo Grounds. The Mets won the first game 2-1 on the complete game victory by Al Jackson. In this second match, it'll be Paul Brown starting for the Philadelphia Phillies. He has no record. And Sherman Jones, non-carded, for the New York Mets. And he has no record, Sir Sherman Jones. He has a 7.71 ERA in real world in 23 1/3 innings pitched. So good luck with Sherman. Lineups are mixed up a little bit. For the Phillies, Taylor at second, Callison in right. Kathy Harden for a sweep by the Mets. Gonzalez in center, Covington in left, Frank Torrey at first, Demeter at third, Dale Rimple catching, Amaro at short, and Paul Brown, the pitcher, batting ninth, right-hander. For the New York Mets, again, it's Jim Hickman leading off in center, Chacon at short, Jim Marshall in right field, Frank Thomas in left, Neal at second, Mantilla at third, Chiti catching, Boucher at first, and Jones the pitcher. Full disclosure, I put the wrong batter in here. I forgot who I had put when it was really Thomas, so I didn't want to do the whole thing over. I put Thomas here as he belongs. I think it was Boucher I put in. So I moved Boucher to the 8th in the lineup. So I just switched the lineup. I think I switched Boucher and Thomas in the lineup to compensate. And the New York Mets take the field. Again, I'm using a non-carded Sherman Jones. There's the card in case you want to know for sure that I'm using a card. There it is. I know you can't see much of it from here, but there it is. and the Mets take the field. And Sherman Jones is on the mound. Tony Taylor leading it off for the Phillies. Okay, here's Jones. That's 111. Jones. I must be missing. He's a right-hander. 111. Ballpark slash I neglected to enter. It's the same as first game. On the 111 slash, right-hander, and it's lined to shortstop for the out, one away, and we're underway. Now here's Johnny Callison, left-handed hitter. 3-6, grounds it back to Jones, the pitcher. He throws it to Boucher at first, 2 outs. Now Johnny Callison, the batter. Now here's Tony Gonzalez. Pitch from Jones, 3-6. Triple 1-3. It's a base hit for Gonzalez. A 2-out single. 1-22. Being held. 1-19 max. Gonzalez goes for the lead, does not get it. Wes Covington, the batter. That's 4-11, left-handed. That's a fly ball left X. Covington, 5-15. 25. And that's going to be a double, 2 asteroids. Gonzalez will go to third and hold. Second and third, 2 outs, and here's Frank Torrey, clutch situation. .59, left-handed, and he flies it to right. And under it is Marshall to make the catch. The side is retired with no runs, 2 hits and 2 left on. After a half, Philly nothing, New York coming up. I'm going to check on my end here, Kathy. Let me check on the volume on my end. The volume is very good. I must be missing. No, it's fine. Kathy, on my end, the volume is good. Why don't you try to go out, reboot, or do something to fix that? I don't know why that is. Stack hears me fine. Oh, that's a shame, Kathy. I'm so sorry about that. But you heard it okay yesterday, right? Here's Paul Brown now on the mound for Philadelphia. And Jim Hickman is the batter. Do you have a warranty on your phone, Kathy? Here's the pitch to Hickman. 3-4, and he walked him. So Hickman reaches first. Could always take it in. That's my guy. You could always take it in to Apple and have them take a look at it. Here's Elio Chacon now. Hickman on first, 3-2, right-handed, walked him. Paul Brown walks the first two batters. Do you have a warranty? You know, the extended plan? First and second, no outs, Jim Marshall now. Here's Paul Brown and the pitch. That's 110, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast for Marshall, and it's gone. A 3-run home run for Jim Marshall. That puts the Mets ahead 3-0 here in the second game. They won the first one 2-1. On great pitching by Al Jackson. Now Marshall, 110 right-handed. Ballpark blast, he has the power. It's a 1-19, very short out there. A 3-run home run. Yeah, but you know, they offer a warranty. You know what I'm saying? No matter what happens to it. I was just wondering if you had that. For Marshall, that's his 4th home run already. He had 5 in real world. Only 132 at bats. And here's Frank Thomas with no outs. Nobody on. Because you could take advantage of that. You could contact them. Whoop, that's a re-roll. Thomas at the plate. 6-3, right-handed, flies it to left X. Covington, 5-15. That's a 7-5. It's going to be a base hit for Thomas. Brown getting hit here in the first. He walked the first two, led up the home run to Marshall, 3-0. Now the single by Thomas. Here's Charlie Neal. It's still low. 5-10, right-handed, ballpark slash, and that's a liner to short, 1 out. Here's Felix Mantilla, 1 out, Thomas on first. That's 4-7, right-handed, walked him. So Paul Brown having his problems. First and second, 1 out, and here's Harry Cheedy. .65 right-handed, flies it to center, and that's for Gonzalez, 2 outs. You can hear it a little. That's a shame. Here's Ed Boucher. Is it that way for everything? Okay, Mantilla on first, Thomas on second, 2 down for Ed Boucher. Here's the pitch from Brown. 5'11", left-handed. That's another slash, and that's going to be a line out to second, and the side is retired. You know, have you rebooted? Have you turned off? It's 3-0 after 1. Have you turned off your phone since you got it? Turned it off, turned it back on? That sometimes might help. Why don't you go out, turn the phone off, wait a minute, turn it back on, and then see if that helps. 3-0 Mets. We move to the top of the 4th. Sherman Jones on the mound. Don Demeter leads it off for Philadelphia. Yeah, let us know. We'll catch you in a bit. The pitch to Demeter, 5'10", right-handed hit. That's a ballpark blast. He has the power, and it is gone. Demeter hits a home run to make it a 3-1 game. Oh wait, I was looking on the 2 column. I am so sorry. 5'10" off Sherman Jones, right-handed. It's a ballpark slash, and that's going to be a line out. So that's a line out to shortstop, and that's 1 out. No home run for Demeter, I'm sorry. Now here's Clay Dalrymple. Left-handed hitter. Jones into his windup. 3-7 against the right-hander. Flies it to center, 2 outs. And here's Ruben Amaro. .27, flies it to left field. And Frank Thomas makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Sherman Jones. Okay, Paul Brown on the mound for Philadelphia, facing the Mets. Sherman Jones leads it off. I need a 3 card. Oh, great, Kathy. Super. Yeah, it's one of those don't ask, don't tell. why it happened. Glad. Hey, Sherman Jones steps in to lead off in the bottom of the second. 3-0 Mets on the 3-run home run by Jim Marshall. Here's Brown. 2-6 struck him out. Now Jim Hickman, who walked and scored on the 3-run home run. 6-6 right-handed base hit Hickman. Hickman on first, 1 out. And Elio Chacon is the batter. 3-2, and he walked him. 4th walk already, thrown by Brown. First and second, 1 out. And here's Jim Marshall. 6-7 left-handed, triple 1-9. It's a triple by Marshall. 2 runs will come in, and Marshall on his way maybe to a cycle. Hickman scores, Chacon scores. It's a 5-0 ball game, and that gives Marshall 5 runs batted in. He had 1 triple real world. Brown getting hit here. Now here's Frank Thomas, 1 out. Runner on third. 6-7, right-handed, base hit up the middle. Home comes Marshall. And I just want to see if he's reached fatigue based on that rule. Is it 6 runs in 2 innings? Let's just check. Here it is. 5 runs, 6 runs in any 2 consecutive innings. Yeah. He's going to be taken out of this ball game. Paul Brown. We have a little break in the action, folks. Brown pitched 1 1/3 innings. He allowed 6 runs. 5 hits. Walked 4, struck out 1. Locke and Bolson pitched in this game. I just need 1 out. I'm pretty sure this is the Mets. Sullivan, Short, and Keegan. Let me see about Keegan. I have Keegan non-carded. Why not bring him in? I'm going to bring in Bobby Locke. Bobby Locke. He just needs 2 outs. Here's Bobby Locke. Just to show you, non-carded, not very good. 1 out, Thomas on first, Charlie Neal. Right-handed hitter is the batter. Not very good at all. Okay, here's Neal. The pitch, 3-11. He is a right-hander. That's a ballpark slash, and that is a line out. Too short for the second out of the inning. Now here's Felix Mantilla. Three, another ballpark slash, and this time it goes through for a base hit. So Thomas goes to second, and Harry Chiti is the batter. Chiti flew to center. That's 5-8 right-handed, grounds to second X for Taylor, 324, 17-3, and he makes the play. And a nice, pretty good performance there by Bobby Locke. 3 runs, though, for the Mets on 4 hits, a walk, and 2 left on. 6-0 Mets after 2. Locke pitched 2/3 of an inning. We'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. When we come back, there'll be a pinch hitter for Locke. And Jack Bolshin will be the pitcher. Better yet, we'll bring in Bobby Wine, who hasn't played. I don't think he's played yet this year, but he has 311 at-bats, so we can look forward to Wine playing shortstop and third base for these Philadelphia Phillies as the season goes on. It's going to be Wine pinch hitting and facing Bolshin, the new pitcher. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes here. Oh. Top of the third, 6-0 Mets. Bobby Wine hitting. Pinch hitting. Okay. Sherman Jones on the mound, right-hander. 2-5, double 1 to 10. It's a double for Bobby Wine, a pinch hit double. And Tony Taylor is the batter. I don't know why I put a 1 over here. They did not score anything. Oh, that's a reversal, yeah. Okay, Wine on second, no outs. Here's the pitch to Taylor now. 2-5, and he walked him. First and second, nobody out. Jones' endurance is we're going to call it a 5, because he's only listed as a reliever, but he started this game in real world. So they do that sometimes when someone has like one start. Taylor on first, nobody out. His hold +5, that's 21 being held. Oh no, not with the first and second. Here's Callison now. 5-6, left-handed. Triple 1 to 12. It's a triple. By the way, Sherman Jones ERA over 7. So it's a 6-2 game. We're not going to let him go too far here. Hopefully he can get through this inning. Maybe we'll pinch hit for him. Here's Tony Gonzalez now. 4-8, left-handed, flies it to center. And that's deep enough for Callison to tag, 1 out. And now it's a 6-3 game. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Wes Covington. .212 right-handed, ballpark blast. Covington, and it's a 20. And it's caught in right field at the warning track Marshall. Oh my, 2 outs. That was home run 1 to 19. He got it. Wow. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Frank Torrey. 1-4, right-handed, triple 1 to 9. And that's going to be a double. Definitely see if he can get out of this and hit for him. Don Demeter now, and he won't get the win if they win. Not enough innings. 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. But 3 runs for the Phillies on 2 doubles and a triple and a sacrifice fly, a base on balls, 1 left. Middle of the third, 6-3 now Mets. And Jack Bolchin will try to keep the Phillies in the game. He's a right-hander. Ed Boucher will lead it off. Okay, here's Bolchin now. Pitch to Boucher. 2-8, right-handed, walked him. And now there's going to be a hitter for Sherman Jones. He pitched 3 innings. 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 1, allowed 3 runs. And we'll see who comes in to pitch. Probably Anderson. Craig Anderson will be the new pitcher. Let's see who's sitting here. And we're not hitting for him because the Mets need it, in so much as they're taking out Jones out anyway. Joe Christopher will be the hitter. Christopher came in to play left field in the 9th inning in the first game. Okay, it's Boucher at first, no outs. Joe Christopher the batter. Here's Bolchin now. Pitch to Christopher, 3-8 right-handed, walked him. First and second, nobody out. And here's my guy, Jim Hickman. Here's the pitch from Bolchin. 2-8, right-handed, grounds it back to Bolchin. He throws to second for 1, Taylor, and then over to Torrey for the double play. Boucher goes to third. It's 2 outs. And Boucher on third base. Here's Elio Chacon. 2 walks, scored both times on home runs. Okay, here's Bolchin now. Pitch to Chacon, 4-7 right-handed. Walked him again, his 3rd walk in this ball game. And that will load the bases. With 2 outs, and here comes Marshall. A 3-run home run and a 2-run triple. The pitch from Bolchin. 6-6 left-handed, grounds it to second for Taylor, and he throws it to Torrey, and the side is retired. No runs for the Mets. They strand 3. It's 6-3 after 3, and the new pitcher is Craig Anderson. Anderson 1-0, has a 4.00 ERA in 9 innings. Top of the fourth, Anderson is ready. And here's Clay Dalrymple leading it off. Probably be a hitter for Bolchin. 2-5, right-handed, grounds it to second. And that's taken by Neal, and he throws it to Boucher, 1 out. Now Ruben Amaro, the batter. 4-6, right-handed, double 1-5. That's a fly to left, and under that is Thomas, 2 outs. Well, we'll have a hitter. Ted Savage, who played in the first game, will come in. To pinch hit. Dallas Green will be the new pitcher. Sort of an obligatory pinch hitter, Savage, that we do everything we can. I personally think maybe letting Bolchin stay in the game might have been an idea, but here's Savage now. Pitch from Anderson, 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Dallas Green is the new pitcher. Frank Thomas leading it off. Green, the fourth pitcher for the Phillies today. 6-3 New York. 5-10, right-handed, grounds it to short X. That's Amaro, 228. 5-2. Throws him out. 1 away. And here's Charlie Neal. Pitch to Neal. 4-7, right-handed, walked him. So Neal is on. And Felix Mantilla, the batter. Green throws. 6-9, right-handed. There's a base hit to right. Neal stretching. 1-13, 1-14. 1-11 will hold. First and second, 1 out. And here's Harry Cheedy. I think you add +2 on that, stretching from a right field hit. I just want to take a look. There it is. Right to third, add 2. left to third, -2. There it is. There it is right there. First on second, one out. Here's Chi-Chi now. 6-3. Right-handed, grounds it back to green. A 1-0. And that's a 0. 6, 7, 8. And that will be a double play. 1 to 4 to 3. Green, a good fielder. And the side is retired. It's 6-3 after 4. Out comes Craig Anderson. Top of the order for the Phillies. Tony Taylor leads it off. 2-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for Chacon, and he throws him out at first, 1 away. Now Callison. This is Anderson's second endurance inning. Second inning, I should say. 6-10 left-handed, a grounder, a second for Neal. And he throws it to Boucher at first, 2 outs. And here's Tony Gonzalez. Oh. 6-10 left-handed, grounds it to second again, Neal. Over to Boucher, a 1-2-3 inning for Craig Anderson. He's retired. The first 6 batters he's faced in relief. And keep in mind, Jones is not the winner of record. He only pitched 3 innings, so we say Anderson is the winner right now. Here comes Dallas Green to pitch to the Mets, bottom of the 5th. Ed Boucher leads it off. And there's Craig Anderson on the on-deck circle. 3-6, grounds it back to Green, 1 out. And Anderson will hit. They're going to keep him in for long relief. Anderson is a 1 WR. Soon enough, you're going to see toward the end of this week brand new, spanking new pitchers hitting cards. They're in my order. Okay, here's the pitch to Anderson. 112, pops it up to second for Taylor. 2 outs. And Jim Hickman, the batter. 1 for 2, walked, scored, singled, scored. 2 outs, nobody on. 5-6 right-handed, flies it to right, and that's for Callison. He makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 for Dallas Green. In his second endurance inning. Craig Anderson on the mound. This will be his first endurance inning. Here's the test. The pitch to Covington. 2-8, right-handed. That's a shot hit out into the gap for a double. First hit and base runner allowed by Anderson. Covington on second. Here's Frank Torrey. Phillies down by 3. That's 4-8 left-handed. Single 1-8, and it is a base hit. Covington goes to third, and suddenly Craig Anderson is one hit or walk away from fatigue. Ken McKenzie, who pitched in real world, is warming in the bullpen. Okay, Frank Torrey now. First and third, infield back to cut off a big run. 5-8, left-handed, fly ball center. This will be deep enough for Covington to tag. Hickman makes the catch, and Covington tags. And that makes it a 6-4 game. Okay, Frank Torrey on first, one out. Here's Demeter now. .211, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast. Oh, and it's a 20. Oh my God, robbed again by Thomas. Whoa, Thomas makes the catch. It was home run 1-19 ballpark effect. It was a 20. My goodness, 211. There it is. He's got the power. Caught by Thomas, 2 outs. Now Clay Dalrymple, the batter. That's 5-7 left-handed, grounds it to second. Beautiful catch. Grounds it to second X. That's for Neal, 326, 15-3. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. There was one run allowed by Anderson, and he maintains endurance. It's 6-4. Green now in his third inning of relief. And his endurance is the fourth inning of relief. Here's Elio Chacon leading it off. 4-7 right-handed, walked him. Again, this is not an endurance inning. Chacon on first. 1-20. Being held 1-18. He gets it 2-6 and 12. Does not get the lead. They need insurance runner too. That's true. Absolutely. 6-4 ball game. Now Jim Marshall homered, tripled, 2 for 3 today. Here's Green. 2-11 right-handed, grounds it to first, and that'll send Chacon to second base. 2 out, 1 out. And Frank Thomas, the batter. .18, and he struck him out. First strikeout for Green. 2 away, and here comes Charlie Neal. .412 right-handed, another ballpark blast. That's a re-roll. It's a long fly ball, foul ball. There's the pitch, 3-8. right-handed. That's hit deep, 1-6. Back to the wall goes Covington, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs for the Mets. The walk to Chacon, he was left on. Moved to the top of the 7th. Craig Anderson, starting his 4th inning. This is his 2nd endurance inning. He has 2 hits allowed in his 1st. And due up is Green, and there'll be a hitter for Green. Green pitched 3 innings. No runs. To lead off here, the top of the 7th. Roy Sievers will hit. Wait a minute, I'm going to save Sievers. Well, it's going to be Bob Oldus. Chris Short pitched in this game. Real World will gladly bring him in. Let's just check something here. No, he's not available. Maybe Jim Owens. Dennis Bennett. Let me check on Bennett. And we apologize for the delay here. I'm going to bring in Bobby Locke, who has pitched in relief. Pretty sure I have him pulled up. Here he is, non-carded. -1 hold, -2. And there's Bobby Locke for your information. Non-carded. Perfect pitcher to bring in. So the hitter will be Bob Oldus here in the top of the 7th. Oldus only had 80 at-bats real world. Oldus is 0 for 2 on the season, so we're using him fine. Again, he can have like 40 at-bats at the All-Star break. He's fine. So Oldus steps in. And Locke will be the pitcher next inning. Here's Oldus now facing Anderson. Anderson in his 2nd endurance inning here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's top of the 7th. Anderson pitching to Oldus. Yeah. Anderson, just trying to keep it straight here. Anderson pitching to Oldus to start it off. Here's Anderson now. Pitch to Oldus, 4-7, right-handed, single 1-12. Oh, it's a 15. Stopped by Neal, and he throws it to Boucher at first for the out. 1 away. Anderson looking to refresh his endurance here for the Mets. 6-4 game. Tony Taylor, the batter. Tony 0 for 2 with a walk and scored. 6-6, right-handed, triple 1-4. It's a base hit for Taylor. 1-16. Anderson 1-21 being held. 1-19. If he can get the lead. 4-6, and he gets the lead. 1-19. He's going. Here's the pitch to Callison, and he is safe. Taylor steals second. Taylor on second, 1 out. Callison at the plate, full count now. And the pitch. 1-7, flies it to center, and under it is Hickman. 2 outs. And Tony Gonzalez, the batter. 6-10, left-handed, grounds it to second for Charlie Neal, and he throws to Boucher, and the side is retired. Great pitching by Craig Anderson. Left the runner on scoring position. We're in the 7th inning stretch now. It's a very good ball game, 6-4. Mets won the first one in a very good ball game, 2-1. On the great pitching by Al Jackson. Take a break for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and hopefully finish this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. It's New York Mets 6, Philadelphia Phillies 4. Dallas Green, I'm sorry, I hit for Green, didn't I? Locke, Bobby Locke is the new pitcher. Bobby Locke, right-handed hitter, stacked for the Mets. Felix Mantilla leads it off. .69 right-handed. That's end home. Hold on. He walked him. So Locke is on first. Here's Harry Cheedy. 4-5 right-handed. That's a fly to center, 1 out for Ed Boucher. And Anderson is out on the on-deck circle. 3-5, and he walked him. First and second with 1 out. And here comes Anderson now, his second at bat. 1 WR. Pitch from Locke, 1-6, struck him out. Second strikeout for Anderson, 2 outs, first and second. And here's Hickman. 1 for 3, walked, scored twice. 1-3. That's a ballpark slash, right-hander, and that's line to short. And the side is retired. We're heading to the 8th. Craig Anderson has pitched 4 innings in relief. He has full endurance. He's allowed 1 run. Inside for a ball to Wes Covington. .210 right-handed, base hit Covington. And here's Frank Torrey. He's the tying run at the plate. Torrey 2 for 3. Doubled and singled. The pitch to Torrey. 1-6, that's a base hit to left. Covington will hold. And now Don Demeter, the batter. Anderson, 1 more hit or walk. And he is fatigued. 6-6, right-handed, triple 1 to 4. It's going to be a base hit. And the 5th run will score for Philadelphia. It's a 6-5 game, and that's it for Craig Anderson. Fatiguing in the 8th, his 4th. Actually, his 3, Anderson, 3, his 5th inning of relief. That was a 6-6 right-handed. Out comes the old professor, Casey Stengel. And he's going to pull Anderson. And McKenzie will come in. He's still the winner of record. Pitched pretty good baseball until this inning when he's allowed 3 straight singles. It's 6-5 now. And Ken McKenzie comes in for the Mets. McKenzie, left-handed pitcher. Okay, it's first and third. Here's Clay Dalrymple. This might seem controversial to some of you, but they're playing the infield back. They'll give up a run. 4-9, left-handed, double 1-2. It's a base hit for Dalrymple. Torrey scores. And Demeter goes to third. And it's a tie ball game. These are the Mets we know and love. 4 straight singles. Now Ruben Amaro, the batter. Okay, infield in, first and third, no outs. 6-7, right-handed. Grounds it to second X. Charlie Neal, 321. 10-3. E21 roll. That's 8. And he turns the double play. The run scores, though. Oh, the infield was in. I brought the infield in. We'll hear it on the replay. It has to be said out loud. First and third, infield in. Batter out, runner on third is out. Double play. Loaded 9 on the A. We'll score that 4-2 to 3 for the double play. And Dalrymple goes to second. So it's 2 outs and Dalrymple is on second base. If you want, we can listen for the infield in. I think I'm going to listen to it just to be sure that I got that right. On replay mode here, the question was with Amaro at the plate, did we call the infield in? It was first and third. I should denote that on the score sheet. This run will score until this inning when Dalrymple. It's for Dalrymple. Here's Amaro. Okay, infield in, first and third, no outs. Okay, so there you go. It was infield in. Two runs have come in. It's a 6-6 game. And there's going to be a hitter for Locke because he's really not very good. This is 2 outs and Dalrymple on first. Tell you, they really don't have many hitters here. My goodness. We'll bring in Sammy White, a 216 hitter. Gotta be very careful. There's a Sammy White here. And then there's a Sammy Taylor for the Mets who caught last game. Here's Sammy White now, and then we'll find out who's coming in next inning. McKenzie, 311, grounds it to second for Neal, and he throws it to Boucher, and the side is retired. So now, 2 runs. Candidates to come in. Oh, I'm so sorry that I was keeping that camera down. Neal at 26. E26. Maybe I did read an E21. Let's look on the replay. And these are my helpers who point out when I make errors, which we try to keep it low. The question was with Amaro at the plate. Did we call the on first? Bring in, then we'll find. I was keeping that camera down. .210 right-handed base hit. Compton. The 1-1 to 4. And McKenzie comes in for the Mets. Now Ruben Amaro, the batter. But out loud, first and third. Two runs up. Unfortunately, then we'll find out. 2 runs. It's gonna be very difficult for me to find here. One WR. It's a base hit for Dale Rimple. Torrey scores game. He's a 6-7 right hand. Second X. Charlie Neal 321. Oh, it's 326. 10-3. E21 roll. 8 on 26. It's still a double play. And he turns the double play. The runs. And you're right, Bill. It doesn't make any difference. Oh, the infield was in. And it was in. Gonna resume our ball game here. One W. New pitcher for the Phillies. They'll be the 6th pitcher. No, I appreciate it, Bill. Ed Keegan will come in. He pitched real world in the first game and was not used. Ed Keegan. Have him non-carded. Hold +9. Bottom of the 8th, Mets coming up. Keegan on the mound. He's not too bad. Elio Chacon leads it off. We're all tied at 6. Pitch from Keegan, 1-7, flies it to, he is a right-hander, flies it to left, 1 out. And here's Jim Marshall. 3-4, walked him. So Marshall takes first. He's the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 8th. Frank Thomas, the batter. 3-6, right-handed, single 1, lines it to third, 2 outs. And Charlie Neal. Keegan from the stretch. 3-10, right-handed, double 1-3. It's a base hit for Neal. Marshall rounds second, goes to third. First and third, 2 outs. And it's a clutch situation for Felix Mantilla. Pitch to Mantilla. That's 1-8, taps it back to Keegan, and he throws it to first, and the side is retired. So we've gone 8. It's a 6-6 game. Yankees went ahead in this game 6-0, 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second. Philly came with 3 runs in the third. Then they took the lead in this ball game, another run, 6-4. Then they tied it up, and that's where we're at. 6-6 ball game, and Ken McKenzie on the mound. This will be his second inning. His endurance is 4. Tony Taylor leads it off. That's 2-6 left-handed, grounds it to short for Chacon, and he throws it to Boucher, 1 out. Mets looking to sweep the doubleheader and take the series. They won the first 3 of 4 of this 4-game, including the first game of this doubleheader. Here's McKenzie now. The pitch to Callison. 2-8, and it's a base. 2-8. It's a base hit. Callison on first, 1 out. Here's Tony Gonzalez now. 3-8 left-handed. That's a base hit to left. Callison rounding second, 1-15, 1-16, 1-18. They let him go. And now the Mets, in a very tricky situation, will keep the infield back and try to end the inning with a double play ball. This could backfire. 5-10 left-handed. That's a ballpark slash, and that's going to be a liner. 2 second, 2 outs. And Frank Torrey, the batter, left-handed hitter. He's lefty-lefty. We'll let him hit. 2-5, and he flies it to left. Under it is Thomas, and he makes the catch. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth in a 6-6 ball game. Ed Keegan on the mound, the right-hander. This is his second inning of relief. It'll be Chiti Boucher, and we can only imagine a pinch hitter. The pitch to Chiti, 3-10. Left-handed, grounds it to short, 1 out. A new pot will have to be made if we go into extras. Have coffee, will play Strat-O-Matic. Here's Boucher. 6'9". Shouldn't have used him, that was an error. But it's a ballpark blast, he does not have the power. 1-11 in favor, it's a triple by Boucher. Wow. Boucher, look at it again, 6'9", left hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to look at Keegan's card. I'm so sorry, 6'9", left-handed. That's a grounder to short. X. And that play will be by Amaro. Amaro, that's a 19 with a 2. And he throws him out. That's 2 away. My error. 2 outs. And there will be a hitter for Ken McKenzie. McKenzie pitched 2 innings. 3 hits, no runs. Let's see something. Jones allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Jones pitched 3 innings. He allowed 3 runs. Anderson pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 run. And McKenzie allowed 2 runs. It's getting a little complex here. There'll be a hitter from McKenzie. And they don't have much. We're going to go with, against Keegan, the right-hander, we're going to go with Gus Bell. Let me just see if there's anyone else. Maybe Gil Hodges. We will go with Gil Hodges to pinch hit. Hopefully for the remote chance that he can walk it off with a blast. So here's Hodges. Facing Keegan, the right-hander. The wind-up, the pitch to Hodges. 5'11", right-handed, pops it, grounds it to third, and we're going to extra innings. We'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. New pitcher for the Mets. Moorhead. Moorhead will come in. He's the logical choice. Moorhead 0-2, 12 earned runs in 13 and a third innings. He's had a tough go of it, but we're hoping he's going to find the right line here. +4, +5 max. Moorhead will be the fourth pitcher for the Mets. 6-6 ball game. Moorhead will be out. Keegan's still in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has pitched 2 innings. It'll be Demeter, Dalrymple, and Amaro coming up in the top of the 10th. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. It turns out I have another cup in the pot of coffee. Won't need to make it now. I'll be right back. full cup here. Okay, Bob Moorhead in. The fifth pitcher for the Mets. It's a 6-6 tie. And Don Demeter leads it off for the Phillies. Okay, here's Moorhead now. The pitch to Demeter. 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. One down. And here's Clay Dalrymple. Dalrymple 1 for 4. 2-4. Ballpark slash. And that's a re-roll. 3-10 right-handed, double 1-3. It's a base hit. Now Amaro the batter. Amaro 0 for 4 today. Dalrymple the go-ahead on first, 1 out. They're going to let him stay in, even though he's a 1-9. Maybe we will bring in another catcher since it's extras. We already used Sammy White, the catcher, and Oldest, the catcher. That's bad luck. And kind of a dumb move by the manager, Gene Mauch. So Dalrymple will stay in and run. Here's Ruben Amaro now. Moorhead from the stretch. 4-9 right-handed, base hit to right. And there's the situation there. 1-9, 1-10. One to 9. No hold 1-10. +2, 1-11. +2, 1-13, but we'll hold him. And there will be a hitter now for for Keegan. Let's see who it's going to be here. Keegan pitched 1-2. 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pitched 2 innings. I'm looking for Jim Owens to pitch the bottom of the 10th. Roy Sievers, who played in the first game, will hit. They were saving him. Now's the time. Roy Sievers, the pinch hitter. and Owens would come in. He would be the sixth pitcher, actually seventh pitcher. Here's Roy Sievers now. It's 1 out, first and second. Moorhead now. The pitch to Sievers. That's 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. And it's up to Tony Taylor, clutch situation. Go ahead run in scoring position. Pitch from Moorhead, 5-9, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. And we're heading to the bottom of the 10th. Top of the order. The new pitcher we presume will be Jim Owens. We're just going to check to make sure he doesn't start. It's very unlikely. Again, the Mets won the first game of this doubleheader. 2-1 on the great pitching by, whoops, bad gateway. Wow. I have enough coffee demos. Indeed, I do. Owens, it looks like Owens is good to go. Yes, he is. So Owens is the new pitcher. I have a whole bin, a big bin of coffee demos. Okay, here's Jim Hickman now. My guy leading it off. Bottom of the 10th, Mets looking to sweep this doubleheader and take 3 of 4 in this 4-game series. Here's Owens, two Jims facing each other. The pitch to Hickman, 4-10, right-handed, walked him. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Hickman, the winning run. On first, Elio Chacon, the batter. C. Bunter, 4 walks and flew to left. Chacon. That's 2-8, right-handed, walked him again. That's the 5th walk he's drawn today. And Owens puts 2 on. 6.33 ERA. We really don't have much of anybody else right now. Here's Jim Marshall. Marshall 2 for 4, a home run and a triple. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. Owens from the stretch. Pitch to Marshall. 6-5, left-handed, grounds it to first B. That's going to be Torrey throwing it to second for 1, no play back to first. And now it's first and third with 1 out. It was first and second, 4B. First and third, 1 out, and Frank Thomas the batter. And Thomas is going to get a walk. They're intentionally walking Frank Thomas, Premier 87, at noon today. I'd love to watch it, demos. I have nothing scheduled. The only thing is it set up so I can get notifications in the rare chance that I forget, but no, there are no notifications set. You know, you can set up, premieres should be set up when you do a premiere, a bona fide premiere, it shows up, and it's not showing up. It shows up as upcoming. And when you're doing live, you can have, you click on customize channel from your landing page, and you can pick what shows on the landing page. But in any case, I'll make a note. In fact, I'll write it down. 12 p.m. demos. I just wrote it down. Okay, it's bases loaded, 1 out for Charlie Neal, and the infield is being played in. It's a crapshoot, in or out. They'll play it in. Pitch from Owens, 210, ballpark slash. Right-handed 1-5. It's a 5. It's a base hit. Hickman comes across to score, and the Mets win. Charlie Neal with the walk-off single. Let's look at it again. The infield was in, Bill. Look at it again. It was a 210 against Owens, the right-hander. Ballpark slash. Right-hander 1-5, and it was a 5 on the devil die. So the Mets eke it out. The final 7-6, and the Mets sweep the doubleheader. They won the first game 2-1 on great pitching by Little Al Jackson. And they take 3 of 4 in the series. I'll be back with the wrap up in just a minute. That's kind of wrong. This, oh, here, 4, 7, 8, 9. Here it is. Moorhead 9, pitched 1 inning. Wow. So there's your ball game, and it was quite a game, quite a doubleheader for the New York Mets. We'll see you later, Kathy Harden. KMM, thank you. The final line, New York Mets, 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs, 16 hits, out hitting the Mets by 7 and losing, no errors. The win goes to Moorhead. He is now 1-2. The loss to Owens, 2-2. I'm going to very methodically put this together. Do the stats. Looking ahead at our schedule, I don't have anything scheduled at the moment. But our next game, I'll tell you when it is. And I'm not sure when I might play it. I might play it. It's the Cubs at the Giants. That's fun. And I might play game 1 this afternoon. Glenn Hobie for the Cubs and Jack Sanford for the Giants. That's game 1. In game 2, it'll be Jack Curtis for the Cubs and Billy Pierce for the Giants. So I am going to set it up for a 2 p.m. Start. Maybe. I'll probably do it sometime. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to set the doubleheader up for tomorrow morning again at 6 a.m. If I just play one game in the morning, it's just that I have doubleheaders. I might split that doubleheader. Cubs at the Giants, 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. And that way I'll give more people a chance to see the game. I want to thank Kathy Harden, KMM, Stacking Limit, Bill Ivamy, Baseball Demos, Rhodes Scholar, and everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic community. Stay strong, stay well, and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you.